everyone, this is Leslie Sloane. I'm the owner of Oracle's Color Therapy and the creator of the Oracle Healing Cards. And I'm going to do a beautiful reading for you this week of May 23rd through 29th. And here we go. Now it's very interesting because last week Royal Yellow 1 came out with Archangel Michael called the Spiritual Warrior. Well, this week Royal Yellow 2 popped out. And this is called Letting Go of the False Self. And so you see this beautiful mother and daughter, and they have so much light around them, and they're planting this gorgeous tree on Mother Earth because they want to make a difference. They know that Mother Earth is their temporary home in which they are her stewards. And so they're lovingly planting this tree. And up to the left of the tree, there's a little sparrow. It's flying over the tree. And they normally show up when it's time to remind us that we need to awaken into elevated states of consciousness in our lives. And so we can eventually see and experience our own light. So this sparrow has come to give this message to this young male blowing cigarette smoke all over the place. He is absolutely in complete disregard for the mother and her daughter and the tree that they're planting with such tenderness. And so the fantasy of his greatness is the illusion. So in his mind, he doesn't need to participate in creating something beautiful for the planet at all, on any level. So instead, his narcissistic behavior casts a shadow of darkness over their loving energy, which is symbolized through the smoke, showing the toxic lifestyle and ignorance. Now, the smoke and the gray also, look at his suit. It's also part of the program. Look at, he's in a box. And so there it shows you. He's in a box, in a program that was given to him as a child. So, you know, for our world to evolve, our conscious states need to ascend from the me syndrome, the I-me syndrome, to sharing our lives with others through the heart so that we can begin to establish and feel our self-worth, to really know who we are in reflection with others as we join them. And so self-centeredness is simply fueled by fearful thoughts and trying to overcompensate for something that we felt separated from when we were children. And so this particular oracle shows up when the wounds of the inner child need to be healed. You know, in other words, the inner child needs to be retrieved, acknowledged, and dialogued with. And so the Royal Yellow 2 is showing your soul that you may have experienced severe punishment and criticism, which, as a child, which you have created patterns around you to insulate your pain very early in life. And, you know, again, it's very, a lot of it is unconsciously driven, especially when we're children, because we don't remember, we're too young. And yet, we hang on to every word our parents say because we look at them as gods and goddesses as, you know, as when we are children, when we're at that age. But as we grow older, then we understand that's not the case. And so when using this oracle, it's going to support your journey of becoming whole again. You know, the oracle will inspire you to, you know, it's very important, especially in the yellow, to move forward in life by taking baby steps to heal your childhood injuries, because they may be causing health problems, issues with intimacy, feelings of separation, and lack of self-esteem. This is all part of feeling disconnected from the greater self, the infinite self. And so this oracle will really help you with that. It's very, very important that we always feel connected, and it's wonderful to soothe your soul, especially when you're having gazing sessions, when you're laying it on your body, because of the healing transmissions that it brings through this consciousness. And it's just wonderful to soothe your soul when, you know, your emotions of shame, guilt, or rejection arise. And there's a tremendous amount of rejection here, because any child that's been criticized or punished so much, the judgment is just like it's like a dagger going into the heart, into the gut. So this is going to bring through these loving vibrations that will help you to let go of conscious and unconscious fears so that your radiant inner child can feel connected and joyful again through the vibration of love. Now there's a beautiful quote by Richard Bach, And it goes like this. Your only obligation in any lifetime is to be true to yourself. Now that takes off a big heavy load off your shoulders. So where does this apply to you in your life? Is there a place or many places that you've been taught not to be true to yourself, because of the judgment and the criticism? And especially if you want to express yourself a certain way, if you find certain things important in your life, or even as a child, you wanted to go play and you wanted to express yourself with paints or whatever it was, and it was criticized because it wasn't proper. Or nobody was interested because they were all lost in their own stuff. But as children, we don't know this. Now, a wonderful thing to accompany this process of unfolding is to seek out a spiritual psychologist, because they are trained to hold you very safely in a very loving container while these unconscious memories start to emerge, and this oracle will bring up these memories. It will absolutely do that. And so it's very important, but it's just so loving. It's just so soft and it's so loving because that's what you were missing. And so this is a wonderful oracle to help you move through this and to discover where the disconnections were. Where did possibly part of your soul leave as a child? And that's the child that needs to be dialogued with at that age. And this will bring that up. But here's the thing, you have to be very patient because the yellow is, this is about feeling anxious and judged, criticized, doubtful, completely separated from anything that is whole. And so this is where you want to, bring in more love and more tenderness, more kindness to yourself, which is what the oracles reflect. They're all the sound of love. So for any of you who don't know anything about the oracles, you can always go to the website and look up the sacred elements. But they are encoded tens of thousands of times with the sounds of the universe, the sound of love, coming through the Christed consciousness, and sacred geometries that you'll actually find in your own DNA. And so they are the bridge from divine realms into your feeling body, and they are a wonderful way to have a very powerful and truthful dialogue with your soul, because as you choose them, you are connecting vibrationally through your emotional body, and you don't even have to look at them. And I prefer that, I always tell everybody, don't look at them. So for those of you who are out there who have the oracles, and many of you do, I want you, if you've been looking at the oracles when you choose them, I want you to do this. Look away, shuffle them 3 times, and then choose the 4, looking away still. Don't look at them while you're choosing them. And keep them in order as you choose them, and then you can look at them. And then go to your books on page 20 and take a look at what the positions mean. And then go to the table of contents, and you'll see them listed in symphonic order, because I want you to understand how the sound weaves through your body rather than alphabetical order, which makes it easier. I would never make it easier. I want you to really learn your language of light, because you're human beings, you're light beings. And so this is the iridescence. This is the 56 iridescence of your soul. So they are if you could take what was inside of you and pull it out, that's what these are. So check out what you're wearing too, because your clothes this is going to give you an idea of the fact that this is an expression, a language of your soul, but you don't know what the colors mean. So in the oracles, I teach you what they mean and how to apply it and how to bring focus and spirituality in daily life so that you can manifest and live in this world, in this spiritual expansion, but also through prosperity and abundance in the physical world. So this is all about what these are. They're about holding a deep, truthful conversation with your soul. If you could ask yourself anything you wanted to, your God self, you'll find out the answer here. And then on top of that, you can interact, because they all have the multidimensional healing vibrations coming through. right to you. So it's quite an experience. It's just beautiful, and you can lay them on your body. There's so many things you can do. And I have a level 1 workshop I encourage everybody to take, because it's going to explain deeply. It's very interactive. It's 2 hours of absolute interaction where you get a PDF, you get the MP3, and I guide you through 2 hours of this beautiful story in which I open up portals within your soul to help you understand yourself more deeply and go into your own universe, which is what these do. They bring you into your own universe, the I am, all that, and more. So we take you very deeply. And so you want to have some chocolate next to you, like organic dark chocolate. I always recommend that, because I'm going to take you out of your body and you're going to start flying, and you will probably start remembering things. So this is very, very, very important. It's an incredible workshop, and it's a crucial workshop to take if you're going to take any others that I'm going to do to bring out the colors, because you need to know what these are fundamentally. Once you understand these, you'll understand your soul, and that's pretty cool. So now I am going to leave you with 30 seconds of gazing with this beautiful Royal Yellow 2 mandala, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. And you'll see the readings of the week and some posts, and you'll get the newsletter. If you sign in, you'll get that too. So all of these are carrying these healing transmissions. So see what happens with this mandala, and get some pen and paper and have it handy. And as you're having your gazing session, see if anything rises, any scenarios, any situations, any events. See what pops up, okay? Because this is your soul in a living dialogue with this oracle, because it's your eye looking back at you, and it's simply reflecting your light back to you. So thank you for sharing this with everyone you love, and so they can have a chance to understand how to unfold in their iridescence and continue to evolve as iridescent beings in human form. And so I will see you next week with something absolutely magical to share with you again. So thanks for joining me, everyone, and have a beautiful, beautiful gazing journey. All right, bye-bye.